Hello guys, this is Nagashine. Let us try to discuss a basic concept of relational algebra today. What I did is I have divided the concepts of relational algebra into various videos. You have to watch all those videos if you want to follow the relational algebra. Okay, let us move on to the topic. Before going to learn any concept, we have to came to know the three W's of that concept. What are the three W's of that concept? What is relational algebra? Why we need relational algebra? Where we need relational algebra? Okay, let us try to look the first question of that one. What is relational algebra? Relational algebra is just like a formal method. It's a formal method. Formal method in the sense it is not an implementation model. It is just like writing an algorithm for a problem before going to execute that in a practical programming languages. There are many query processing languages are available. In order to generalize the solution to all the query languages for a particular problem, we can use this formal methodology. If we take a software engineering techniques, for example, if we take a waterfall model, the implementation model will come after the model of a design model. First we have to design the software or anything, then we have to implement it. The relational algebra will come under the phase of a design model in the software engineering technique. The basic set of operations for relational model is relational algebra. The operations that are included in a relational model. What do you mean by relational model? It will represent a database in the form of a relation. Relational model will represent a database in the form of a relation. By using this model, what an user or a programmer can do is they can easily write the programs or a queries for just the relational model itself. They need not to think about the internal implementation, how the data is going to internally store inside the disk. They just want to concentrate on how they have to write the queries for retrieving the data or inserting the data into the relational model, and again whose result also be a relation that represents the relation of a database query. The result that we get from a relational algebra must be same as that of a database query. The relational algebra query, if the relational algebra is query is going to convert into a practical database query, the result that we get from a relational algebra, when we analyze a relational algebra query, if we get a result, some result, that result must match with the query. If you are going to write in practical for a practical query languages, that it going to match with that languages. Both the religious results must be matched. And next we're going to look why we need relational algebra or advantages of the relational algebra. It provides a formal foundation for relational model operations. It provides a formal foundation for relational model operations. As we have already discussed earlier, it is going to provide a formal methodology for implementing a practical queries. It uses as a basis for implementing and optimizing the queries in the relational database management system. By using a relational algebra, what we can do is we can reduce the possibility of occurring errors. If you are not going to design, if you are going to directly implement any query, we can expect so many errors. Instead of that, if we design just like by using a relational algebra, what we can do is we can repeatedly analyze by tracing the each and every step of the relational algebra, so that what we can do is when we are going to implement that when we are going to convert the relational algebra into SQL or any programming query processing languages, what we can expect is we can expect the limited number of errors, so that we can optimize the queries in RDBMS. The relational algebra operations can be broadly divided into two types. One is set theory operations and another one is operations for relational database. The set theory operations include union, intersection, set difference, Cartesian products. The operations for relational database include select, project and join. The further videos we are going to see these concepts very depthly. I have given so many examples for each and every operations. Let us try to discuss this there. Okay, happy learning. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos on relational algebra. Thank you.